4.
You were in the ring with him.
Number 4. Joe knows. This guy, he's a wannabe Robbie E. His shades, the way he dresses. Come on, bro.
Oh, no. A wannabe Robbie E.
Wannabe Robbie E. He's a hamster, dude.
Okay. That's number
3
4.
would have been on my party list because I had a huge crush on her. But since she chose another hamster that's on my list over me, now she's number 3 on my hamster list, if you follow that one. Show him, Big Rob.
ODB, are you kidding me?
I used to love her, but that's done.
She don't get it, bro.
No more. She don't get it.
She ain't on the program, huh?
Number 2.
I wanted to put this guy number 1.
Hey, bro.
This guy should have been number 1. You know.
Relax,
All right,
bro.
easy.
Give him number 2, bro. Big Rob don't like this guy. I mean, come on.
Who's that guy?
This is pre-beard.
Who is that? Is that GSP? Who is that?
This is pre-Viking beard, you know.
Oh, this is.
in the,
Oh, that's Eric Young.
That's Eric Young.
Days, but obviously a lot has
The guy that
changed
used
now.
to hold this title that's never going to hold
He's
it
number
again.
2.
Yeah, number 2.
Okay.
So my question is, who do you think number 1 is,
Oh my
JB?
God, who could be number 1?
Could be number
There's
1.
a lot of contenders.
I'm waiting with bated breath.
Okay.
This guy, you're all going to agree with me when we show him. Big Rob, give it to him.
Here we go.
Just shut your mouth already, Don West.
West.
Come on.
Don West.
I mean, come on.
you
How
kidding?
loud and annoying is this guy? Can he just shut it? Nobody wants to hear
Are you
him.
serious?
If
Don
people
West?
want to buy merchandise, just don't buy it, bro.
All right, well, that's it.
Doesn't have to shove it down our
Wow,
throats.
how about that addition to the list? And how about this addition to the spin cycle? Let's hear it for our panel. Samoa Joe, Madison Rayne, Robbie E, and Robbie T. TNA Underground brings you another classic matchup from back in the day. Next on Explosion.
I'm the Stinger, and I'm not done yet.
Victory Road, live March 18th, only on pay-per-view.
Welcome back to Explosion. It's JB, Jeremy Borash, along with my broadcast partner, Mr. Eric Bischoff, this week sitting on Explosion. And Eric, I got to ask you, this program is seen worldwide, every corner of the globe. And you got a little taste of Wembley Arena, the good folks in London, great fans in England. Do you have a specific place you like going to, visiting the fans?
Obviously, I love the UK. It was a great trip. It's great wrestling fans in the UK. I like Scotland. Glasgow's a cool place. Love being there. Tokyo. It's really hard to say. Fans around the world are wrestling fans, and anywhere there's a lot of energy, I like being there.
Well, no matter where you're watching us, you can check us out at one place, ImpactWrestling.com. Everything from merchandise, news, information, and of course, a lot of information on this man, Eric Bischoff, ImpactWrestling.com. Let's take you now to a very special match from the TNA Underground.
And your next contestant, from Hendersonville, Tennessee, accompanied to the ringside area by none other than the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. This is Jeff Jarrett!
Well, now we know that it's going to be Jeff Jarrett and Christopher Daniels to start off this War Games style matchup. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, joining Jeff Jarrett, coming out to the ring. Those are the words of Dusty. He's going to be the equalizer here at ringside, and who better than the man who originated the War Games years ago in the NWA, and we are underway already here. This match has been jump-started. Daniels and Jarrett battling out on the arena floor.
Remember, there cannot be a winner till all 10 members are in the cage. Mike, this has been a battle that a lot of people have seen coming. I mean, it can hardly wait. Daniels and Jarrett right now, and they started off.
And the first two wrestlers will go 3 minutes. Then we will have a new competitor every 90 seconds. And as we mentioned earlier, once all 10 men are involved in this match, that's when we'll have a winner, and that's when the win will be determined by either pinfall or submission. Eric Watts looking on. The director of authority is the referee. As the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, goes to the attack on Jeff Jarrett.
Hey, you know what, Mike? I don't blame these two guys for not wanting to get in the middle of the ring right now. Be in the front. They're going to be out here the longest. That's less chance of getting hit by one of the brutal weapons that is in the steel cage.
It's the War Games, as we've mentioned, taken to another level. Sort of the best of all the elements of the TNA special stipulation matchups. Clockwork Orange House of Fun, the Rawhide Whipping match. Yes, Jeff Jarrett can bring his guitar. Russo can bring his baseball bat. Any other weapons will be legal.
All right. They got him in the cage.
Cage
the
door
match is
closed.
officially underway.
And Wednesday, Bloody Wednesday, now officially in progress. And you see referee Mike Posey locking the cage door. This has been Christopher Daniels on an assault, on a rampage against Jarrett.
Well, I'll tell you what, because of some of the decisions that referee Rudy Charles has made, and a lot of people would say some of the many mistakes that he's made, Erik Watts has made himself the official referee to keep law and order, if you can in this kind of a match, some kind of semblance of law and order.
Christopher Daniels, who returned to TNA over a month ago. And Christopher Daniels, who has been so outspoken since his return against the tradition of professional wrestling, against the history of justice.
What a kick by Daniels!
Just as Jeff Jarrett was going to use one of the trash can lids as a weapon, Daniels charged across the ring and drop kicked the trash can lid right into the face of Jarrett and then goes right back to the attack.
Oh, Christopher Daniels taking over right here. And again, this is just a chance right now for Christopher Daniels to inflict all the pain that he wants on Jeff Jarrett, because the match cannot be over until all 10 members are involved.
And to what do we owe this bad fortune? TNA management consultant Don Callis has joined us at the broadcast table as the fallen angel Christopher Daniels swings the kendo stick, the Singapore cane at Jarrett.
You know, I don't object in principle to a steel cage because it's buy rates. I smell money today, and you know I get excited when I smell money, and so do the TNA executives.
So you agree with the decision made by Erik Watts,
No.
the NWA Director of Authority then?
He should be called the abuser of authority. What right does he have to force these guys into a cage? What right does he have, most of all, to inject himself as the official in this match? Is completely ridiculous and inappropriate. So is having 3 Live Crew out here doing whatever they're doing.
What side of his mouth is he talking out of?
You know,
you talk about a guy that switches 180 right in midstream.
I'm surprised to see him down here because Jerry Lynn's not even involved in this match.
Sometimes a little power is a dangerous thing, and Erik Watts is proof of that tonight. He's completely out of control, throwing his weight around.
Let's concentrate on the action going on inside the steel cage as Daniels comes off with the kendo stick, but Jarrett was able to get his boot up at the last second, and now Jarrett's got the Singapore cane, and he's beating the hell out of Daniels.
I'll tell you what Erik Watts did. He took all these feuds and meshed them into one match. So you're going to see a lot of people exactly a lot of revenge, like you're seeing Jeff Jarrett do right now as he rakes Christopher Daniels' face across the cage.
Contestant, D'Lo Brown.
Now it's 3-on-3.
Yes.
D'Lo Brown to join Chris Harris and Jeff Jarrett. We're now even at 3-on-3, building to this 5-on-5, 10-man Wednesday, Bloody Wednesday War Game style match.
Now, Don Callis, you surely don't have any problem with D'Lo Brown, do you?
D'Lo Brown, tremendous athlete, former college football player, University of Maine.
Oh, man.
D'Lo wielding the trash can. That's the hat trick for D'Lo.
Just 1, 2, 3. What do you do now? Think about it, Mike. There's so much shrapnel in that ring. You got all the shrapnel from the broken table. You got mangled garbage cans, straps, guitars.
You can cut the anger and the hatred with a knife.
Yes.
I can feel it all the way out here, Don West.
Man, you set a mouthful there. Oh, wait a minute. What that was.
The Wildcat Chris Harris employing his trademark, his signature move, the catatonic, that wind-up slam, driving down AJ Styles, the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Again, we have to get all 10 men inside the steel cage before a winner can be determined by either submission or pinfall.
It's got to seem like an eternity for Daniels and Jarrett. They've been in there 3 minutes longer than anybody else.
Jarrett looks to be getting his second win, climbing up the cage.
Your next entrant, Shane Douglas.
The franchise Shane Douglas now swings the advantage in favor of his side, 4-on-3.
Mike, I'm almost to the mindset that when you got so many people in there that nobody's really got an advantage.
Well, the numbers game certainly rests with Douglas, Diamond, Styles, and Daniels.
courtesy of Jeff Jarrett with the beating he's taken. Shane Douglas coming in, one of the most intellectual individuals in this sport.
Bodies all over the ring as Christopher Daniels, the fallen angel, using the top of that trash can. Waffling Jarrett with it, just laid out D'Lo Brown. Look at Russo tossing the baseball bat over the top of the cage.
Douglas caught it straight on.
God,
Jeff Jarrett busted wide open and breathing profusely.
I told you, Shane Douglas, a thinking man's wrestler. He knew just what to do with that bat from Russo.
the franchise Shane Douglas using the baseball bat first on Jeff Jarrett. And now what's he going to do with the bat?
Things are shaping up rather nicely, wouldn't you say?
Speak for yourself.
This is just brutal. Brutal.
Look at Watts. He looks so unhappy. The abuser of authority.
Who's going to be next?
Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboy James Storm.
The other half of America's Most Wanted. James Storm coming out. We're now even. 4 versus 4. And, you know, by the process of elimination, I guess it's pretty safe to say that Johnny Swinger is going to be next for the team of Daniels, Styles, and Simon Diamond. And then Raven is going to be last.
The good news is Raven will be the freshest, and he'll be able to come in after 9 people have literally beat the hell out of each other.
Remember, at that point, once we have all 10 men in, then we can have a winner, but not until then. Oh! Jarrett climbing the corner. Guitar in hand. Jarrett off the top rope.
As Cowboy James Storm using the whip right there and let Simon Diamond have it.
D'Lo Brown holding Christopher Daniels. Guitar shot from Jarrett off the top.
What a massive mangled flesh going on in there.
Look at Jarrett. He's got a chair. Here's Vince Russo.
You're going to use the guitar in there like a lethal weapon, and that's okay. That's okay. You're going to compare a baseball bat to a guitar.
Anything
I say put Dallas in
There's
that
the
match.
replay, that guitar shot from Jarrett off the top rope.
Has he lost his mind?
Yes.
He just threw a baseball bat into the cage. Boy, everybody can only see their side of it.
Your next entrant, Johnny Swinger.
Well, we knew that from the process of elimination that it would be Johnny Swinger. You see, wearing the championship belt, emblematic as one half of the NWA World Tag Team Champions, and now he's going to join his tag team partner Simon Diamond, as well as AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, and the franchise Shane Douglas. They have the 5-on-4 edge.
I'm the Stinger, and I'm not done yet.
Victory Road, live March 18th, only on pay-per-view.
Franchise looks like he hurt his hand hitting Raven in the face, but there's a lot of hatred there in that corner.
Oh, man! Chris Harris just got flung against the cage.
And then
so did D'Lo.
The franchise Shane Douglas takes D'Lo Brown, fires him face first into the unforgiving steel.
Jarrett goes into the steel.
Look at Swinger. Swinger just got a hate on for Chris Harris. After him again.
Eric Watts is watching his brain cells fall apart in front of his very eyes.
Check this out in the corner. The franchise Shane Douglas using the trash can on his rival Raven.
Oh, Shane Douglas is a ring general. He knows what to do when he gets someone down. It's when he's most dangerous.
Something's got to happen if this tide's going to turn, because the advantage is totally to Team Russo right now, Mike.
Franchise has the bat in the corner.
I mean, you have to admit, Eric Watts' idea to come up with this match, and Eric Watts right in the middle of this Bloody Wednesday match. Eric Watts looking on. You have to admit he's doing a great job in there.
He's doing a great job. People are getting obliterated. He looks very concerned because things maybe aren't going the way he'd like. And it serves him right today. It serves him right.
You know, a lot of people might think he's got an easy refereeing job just by staying out of the way. But I disagree with those people, because I wouldn't want to be in the middle of that ring with 10 people going absolutely berserk, swinging everything. You could get caught by shrapnel of some sort.
Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels advantage. Repeated shots to the corner on Raven, and then the franchise Shane Douglas follows up the advantage, bottom left, using the baseball bat.